everyone, it's Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and I am doing a bit of a live, real-time intro for you because Jess and I are hosting over in our Scraptember Facebook group an online crop this weekend. So when this video is up, this is the weekend that we're watching it. So I think it's March the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th. It's the long weekend in Australia. Obviously, it's not a long weekend everywhere, but it is a long weekend in Australia. So we thought we would have a bit of fun, host an online crop. There's 10 challenges throughout the weekend. I don't remember. I think this is challenge number 3. So if you're interested and you want to play along, there's some great prizes. Come and join us in the Facebook group. So I will leave the link in the description box down below. The challenges are open all month. Sorry, not all month, all week. There's a whole week for the challenges. And there's just some prizes. They're not massive prizes. Some are from businesses, and then Jess and I are sponsoring some as well. So there's some great stuff happening over there. Now this challenge is a grab 5 challenge. I love a grab 5 challenge because, I don't know, for me, I love challenges in general because it helps me get the mojo going. So yeah, love a challenge, love a grab 5 challenge. So this one here, the grab 5 challenge is just use these 5 things in your page in some way, shape or form. And you can add obviously anything else that you like as well, but these 5 things must be on the page. Now, you could hide things behind your photos if you really want to. We're not the scrapbooking police. You do you when it comes to the challenges. It's really just a way to get you inspired and creating. But the intent of the challenge is to use these 5 things and get your mojo going, get you thinking and using things creatively. So our items for grab 5 are thickers, pattern paper, multi-photo, Nuvo drops / enamel dots, and stickers. So I've got all my bits and pieces here. So I've got pattern paper. Now, some of you are going to be shocked. I am thinking that I will double mat my layout, and I am not gutting these papers. Vicky Booten is not my most favourite creator of scrapbooking collections. I love her mixed media supplies, amazing, have a lot of them, but her scrapbooking collections, they're just not all my style. And the newer ones, I must admit, are way more my style than some of her older ones. So these ones are some of the older collections, and I do like them. I just find them way more challenging to scrap with. That's why I'm not gutting the papers. So yeah, it is what it is. That's what I'm doing. So I've got my pattern paper. Now I found this thicker sheet. Sorry about the glare. It's quite late here. It's dark. I've got my lights on. There's going to be glare. These are from Jelly Bean Soup. I don't know, does Jelly Bean Soup even exist anymore? These are from 2019. I got them in a kit ages ago. I've only got one thicker word left that says Hello Sunshine. I think this will work quite well for this layout, so I'm using it. I'm going to get that used up, and that ticks thickers off my list. And I've got pattern paper. I've got some more pattern paper here that I can map my photos on if I want to. The pattern paper, thickers, multi-photo. I've got 3 photos. Enamel dots. I pulled these ones out of my stash. Let me get some white cardstock so you can see. They're like we used to sell these they used to sell them in the reject shop here in Australia. They don't anymore. I haven't seen them for, God, years, I think. So they're just a generic enamel dot. So I pulled those out. I think the colours will match okay. I actually don't have a huge enamel dot stash. I have quite a few Nuvo, which I probably could have used. But I'm trying to use up my enamel dots. So pulled those out. And then stickers is the last thing on the list. So I have got these stickers that came with the Vicky Booten collections that I'm working with, which is also, side note, my How to Kill a Kit with Style for the month of March. So I've got the sticker sheets here. So these 2 are the same. I've got 2. I think I got them both in kits. Or no, I might have purchased one and got one in the kit. Don't remember. But I've somehow ended up with 2. And then I've got the sticker book as well. I don't remember what these collections were called, sorry. But I've barely used the the sticker books. Here I've just used the florals. That's about it, really. So heaps of stickers that I can play with as well. So that is all 5 of the items. I'm going to put this on fast forward, so this won't be a real-time video. I will fast forward it. But make sure you check out the Facebook group if you want to come and play with us. This particular challenge is sponsored by us, the Scrappy Sisters. So we'll just have a little voucher at the scrapbooking store of your choice, I think. I don't think we've actually officially decided, but it'll be a voucher, some form of scrapbooking voucher. So yeah, if you want to come and play along, please do come and join the Scraptember Facebook group. We'd love to have you. And yeah, I'll put you on fast forward and let's see what we create. All right, so here I am in fast forward. Now this is super duper fast forwarded. It's like 4 times speed. I originally did this voiceover just at double speed, which is what I normally do. But the video was too long and I was having so much trouble getting it off my phone. It was just, I didn't have enough space. It was a nightmare. So I had to delete that voiceover and video, and I had to speed it up way more. And I'm hoping that this works. Okay, so anyway, hopefully it is not too fast for you. Now, because it is so fast, I have already backed my photos on some... I think it was coloured cardstock. Also pattern paper. I shouldn't say coloured cardstock, pattern paper. Of course, my ATG runs out of glue. It always does, runs out of tape. So I just had to reattach, but that's probably not the right word. I had to, add more tape. And then I decided I wanted to cut down this piece of red spotty paper. Originally, I was going to keep the full 6x8 size and kind of use it as a, feature, but I actually decided the proportions were just a bit off. So I cut it down so it would just form one whole mat for my photos. Now I'm going to layer up my papers. As I said at the start, I'm not gutting these. I know some people will be horrified, but I just know I don't need more scraps of paper. It's okay. Now, I decided to use that piece of the red spotty paper that I cut off to create a little kind of shelf down the bottom, which is where I am going to end up putting my title. Now, this ends up being a disaster. So the paper, this white paper that I'm using is, if you're in Australia and you buy Kaiser Craft albums, it's the white, like really thin, it's as thin as copy paper, 12x12 paper that comes inside of the page protectors when you buy them, the 10 that you get free in the albums. And so there's no weight really to the paper. It was really difficult to stick it down. So in the end, I used the grid lines on my glass mat to line it up. And then I stuck the pattern paper on over the top. And that got it fairly good, I think. I have to remember to do that again. Now, I pulled out a few pieces of ephemera from the Vicky Booten collections that I've got in my How to Kill a Kit with Style this month. And I wanted to get these giant birds onto the page. They were really large ephemera. These are older collections. And so she did a lot of large ephemera. She might still do. I haven't bought a collection in a while from Vicky. But yeah, there was a lot of big things, but that's okay. We got the birds on. Now, as I said, this is the Grab 5. I'm doing this voiceover, as I said to you, just before I had some trouble with the original voiceover I did. And so I'm doing this voiceover many, many days after I'd filmed this video because I'm trying to get it up. In fact, the challenge is already live over at the Scraptember Facebook group. So I am actually filming this or doing the voiceover after the challenge has already gone live. So I don't know when I'm going to get it up, but it will still be within the time frame of the challenges being open in our Scraptember Facebook group. So come over and join us. I'll leave everything in the link in the description box. And it's been so much fun so far. People are creating things left, right and centre. There's heaps of interaction happening in the group. It's been a lot of fun. So it's actually the Saturday. What's the date today? Is the 11th? Yeah, Saturday the 11th while I'm filming this voiceover. And it's about, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. There you go. 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday the 11th. And so this video should go up on the Saturday. It'll just be a bit late. And And yeah, and it's been so much fun. There's so much stuff happening. There's so many layouts already in the albums of people who are doing the challenges, which is awesome. So definitely come along and join us if that is your thing. I'll leave the link in the description box. And so for my grab 5 items, I've used my pattern paper, obviously. I've used my multi-photos. I put my thickers down, so I've done that. And I've added quite a few stickers. So quite a lot of banners I tucked in around my photos and down the bottom for my title to sort of sit on. And in fact, I'm adding another banner sticker now because I wanted to add another bird down there and I didn't want it to be floating in the middle of nowhere. So I added a little banner for it to sit on. And then I'm adding these 2 birds as well from the sticker sheet. In fact, I had 3 birds from the sticker sheet onto the page. So yeah, definitely got my stickers on. And don't worry, I do not forget my enamel dots. I am notorious in these grab 5 challenges that once I actually get scrapping, I just completely leave something off. So I either go back and add it or I just, leave it off. But yeah, I'm constantly doing that. So anyway, I'm glad I got everything on. I even added these little phrase stickers, 1 into each cluster, which was cool. So I got quite a few stickers on there actually. And then I'm going to come in with some enamel dots and I'm going to do some splatters as well, just to finish this page off. I think that finishes it nicely. I'm just trying to match the enamel dots as best I can with the colours in the collection. And in the end, I pick a tealy sort of greeny blue colour that matches like what's going on in the birds. And then the other colour that I pick is actually a little more, I don't know, it's a bit more like the colour of the walker that Addison is in rather than the same sort of yellow in the papers. It's sort of a bit more of a kind of mustardy yellow, I suppose. Anyway, I'm using my Liquitex acrylic ink in carbon black for my splatters and just a little fan brush. I just purchased both of these from Spotlight actually, but you can get them in lots of different places. And yeah, I really like the way that this fan brush creates splatters. They're really quite small and subtle. Anyway, here's my close-ups. Everything will be linked in the description box below. Come and hang out with us. We'd love to have you and we will see you in the next one. Thanks guys. Bye.